Hello, and welcome back to another week's episode of the 2003 version of The Twilight Zone. This week we are watching The Collection. Now, The Collection stars Jessica Simpson as Miranda, the babysitter, and she was a pop star at the time and a very sort of vogue, very in, had her own reality show, stuff like that, had a whole career going. I have no idea what happened after that, but she stars opposite Ashley Edner, who plays Danielle. She was on Star Trek Voyager for an episode a year or two before this. And Ashley is very much an actress, right? And Jessica is not. She's a pop star. She does her best. But it's weird to see a little kid just acting circles around someone. And she's not projecting any urgency or realism the way that the little kid is able to do. Still, she's still a kid, but she does it so much better. Anyway, the line, "You're psychologizing me," tickled me a bit. That's a great line. I like that. And you have these dolls, of course. They're the sort of central premise. And they have very weird looking eyes. So what they've done is that they've got Barbies or similar, and then they have repainted their eyes or their faces in general to make them look different from the normal Barbies. And this is not a great eye job. I'm not that great a miniature painter, but I think I could do better than that. The props department did not do great there. They just mentioned Sydney Bristow, just offhand, and that's a pop reference that might not land today, because that's from the show Alias. That's Jennifer Garner's character on that show. And while that show was hugely popular in 2000, up to 2003, certainly, it ran for like 5 seasons. It's very much fallen out of memory by now. So it's not like everyone will automatically get that reference. The little girl picks up a bracelet and puts it on and says, "It fits, see?" And it does not. It is huge. It's just sort of hanging down from her wrist like that. That's not how that's supposed to fit. Then she turns Jessica Simpson's character into a doll, and that is a great dissolve. They did a good job. That's not perfect. And then, of course, she puts the doll into the stand or into the cabinet, and she has a stand for her and everything. Where did that come from? Is that part of whatever nefarious powers she has to summon a little stand to put the doll on? I don't get it. The doll face in the cabinet, though, this thing, that is not pretty. That is not pretty at all. Again, they could have done a great deal better. The premise of this episode is kind of interesting, but the execution leaves a bit to be desired. I think it's not claustrophobic enough. The dolls aren't moving. I guess that's a budgetary concern. But this could be more like Child's Play, with Chucky, who is terrifying. But these dolls, you don't even get to see them sort of turn their head once. You only get to see her, Jessica Simpson's character go, "They moved," and then you turn and you see all the dolls moved. So they don't have any of that, and I think that adds to it. They could have made it a bit tighter that way. Anyway, that's it for this week's episode, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care now. Bye.